It's the radio segment that just had an encounter with Rogue Pickle.
What?
A rogue pickle?
Why did I say that like Bill Clinton?
I don't know.
Laser stories. I don't know. The segment where we read weird news stories from around the globe, just like everybody else does, except we have a laser. And those other Schmeeburgers just don't.
Are you sober this morning?
I don't know what's going on today. Let's just talk about the first laser story out of Berks County, Pennsylvania.
All right.
Maxine and Jake Young have one son, and they've had quite a bit of difficulty getting pregnant. So they tried IVF.
Oh, yeah.
And they wanted more kids, so they'd also been looking to adopt. And recently, they took in 4 foster siblings as part of an emergency adoption placement.
Oh, that's super cute. These stories make me cry.
We need more people like this out
For
there.
real.
So their family went from 3 people to 7, just like that.
A lot of houses.
Dude, I don't know how they do that. Where they put them all?
Yeah.
And then a few weeks later, Maxine found out she was pregnant.
Shut up. Congratulations.
Yeah. Is it still good news?
Yeah.
Like at this point?
Please don't tell me she's having more than one.
She didn't even think it was possible. And she wasn't just
Whoa.
pregnant with another kid.
Oh,
she
no.
was pregnant with quadruplets.
Oh my God! What a
Get
shock.
outta here.
Oh my God! It's like the game of Uno.
I am
Draw
so
four.
Yeah.
tired for this woman.
She gave birth to the quads last month, and they're still in the neonatal care unit at the
Oh,
hospital, but they're
babies.
all doing well.
Okay.
And they should be able to come home soon. And that's the story of how their family went from 3 to 11 in less than a year.
Dang.
Oh my God!
The
Good
dad,
for them.
The dad was quoted as saying, "Our family just went from a very quiet home to quite possibly the loudest home in the world."
Yeah, bro, you have an army.
Right?
This next laser story is out of Shaftesbury, England.
Shaftesbury.
A 36-year-old man named Devon Ellerby came home from work the other night, and something was bothering him.
Okay.
He stared at a tree in his backyard and knew he had a problem. A wasp nest was growing larger and larger.
Oh, get it. You
And-
get those wasps, those yellow
Aggressive.
jackets. I hate those guys.
Why, you Brooke? It sounds
Dude.
you sound like you're a little bit turned on by it.
Yeah.
I love murdering hornets. I'm not
He
kidding.
said wasp, not
I
wasp.
love bees. I hate yellow jackets.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
It is like a thing, okay, for me.
well, this is gonna make you happy, because what did Devon do?
He sprayed him down.
He borrowed his uncle's flamethrower.
Oh, okay, that's
Of
not
course.
the plan.
And he went to work.
No. That is
All right.
it's a bad idea.
You know when like women hire strippers to come over, they're usually dressed as firemen or like police officers. Brooke wants them dressed as an exterminator. She's like, "Oh yeah, you killed
No
that
way.
pest."
Don't do the job for me. It's doing the job myself that gets me excited,
Okay.
Jeffrey.
Hornet over here.
Yeah, that's right.
Once a stream of fire was shooting through the air, some not so strange things happened after that.
Let me guess.
First of all, the swarm of insects did not take kindly to the inferno, and they attacked Devon with their stinging tails in retaliation.
And everyone knows if you're going to get a wasp nest, you got to go in at night when they're all in there sleeping. Because if you don't go in at night, they're all off busy stinging people.
Didn't know this.
Get your pro tip facts from Brooke on how
Don't
to...
use a flamethrower
Okay.
either.
Second, the nest wasn't the only thing ablaze. The large tree holding the nest went up in flames as well.
Of course.
So a neighbor called the fire department. A few minutes later, firemen showed up and had to hose the tree down, risking getting stung themselves.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I mean, firefighters
Yes.
and
I know.
exterminators
I'm
in
kind
the
of
same
excited.
place, Brooke.
Yeah.
Bees dying. I mean, it's
Not bees,
Oh,
okay?
sorry,
They're not
wasps.
bees, they're wasps. Bees
Okay.
are really important to our
it's
world,
a really
okay?
special day for you. As for Devon, he was left significantly stung and in need of medical attention. On the way to the hospital, though, he did tell authorities he believes he's done with the wasps for now, and he hopes they don't come back seeking even more revenge.
They'll be back.
This next laser story is out of the sweet world of Yummy Yums. If you've got a child with behavior issues who needs to be taught a gruesome lesson, then possibly have that lesson explained to them in a song by Oompa Loompas, maybe keep them away from this next contest.
Okay.
I say that because a guy named David Klein is the founder of Jelly Belly Jelly Beans, and he's getting ready to retire. So he's giving away one of his candy factories, Willy Wonka style.
That's amazing. I I
Here-
want to own a candy factory.
Right?
Yeah.
Here's how the contest works. He's gone to all 50 states and hidden a special necklace in each state. For $50 at thegoldticket.com, you can get a ticket to scavenger hunt for the necklace in your state.
What? That's so fun.
If the link isn't working, it's because the website's been having some connectivity issues recently. But if you do find that necklace, you will get $5,000.
Okay.
Nice.
And then what?
Plus, you're entered to win the grand prize drawing where one of the 50 winners is going to get the candy factory.
Which is also only valued at $5,000.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine.
It's bankrupt.
It's like a shutdown one. Or it's the one that only produces the buttered popcorn jelly bellies. And so nobody wants it.
Those are good. Don't
Those
hate.
are so gross.
Don't
Jeffrey.
hate on the butter
What
popcorn
is
jelly
wrong
bellies.
with you?
That's nasty.
Imagine Brooke's daughter, though, owning a candy factory. How would
Shoot.
she ever keep her mom from stealing all the
Oh my
candy out of it?
god. Dude, between me and her dad, those poor kids,
Oh,
they
yeah.
try to hide their Halloween candy from us.
Yeah, that
I'm not telling you where it is.
You're like, haha, you can't hide from me,
Yeah.
you idiots.
this next laser story is out of pandemic problems.
Oh, pandemic. I thought
Yeah.
it was a panda problem.
I thought it was a problem
Oh,
too.
pandemic problems.
There we
Okay, there it
go.
goes.
Thanks, Snooki. There was a point a few months ago where I would have convinced my good friend Jose to trade intimate favors to random strangers for a single roll of toilet paper.
Yeah.
I would have done it, but
Yeah.
thank God we never got to that point.
Good.
A study was done, though, and it found the average American will go through $11,198 worth of toilet paper in their lifetime.
Dang.
rainbow. Oh my God.
And I assume it's more if you're a woman, right?
I don't. Is
Because,
that? Do you
we gotta
have
wipe
some?
on both sides. You
Oh,
guys only
okay.
have the one
I thought
issue.
you were like especially leaky or something.
We just use it every time
Yeah.
we go.
Always has a roll.
I know, just in case.
Not all women, just brush.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
So gross.
Spending has almost doubled since the pandemic started because we've all stocked up and used more while stuck at home.
Yeah.
Here are a few more quick stats from the survey. Over the course of your life, you'll spend over 10 grand on paper towels,
Oh my gosh.
a little over 9 grand on tissues, and you'll go through $9,403 worth of garbage bags.
Oh, yeah.
Such boring
that's for sure.
things to spend on.
Alexis is like adulthood.
You know how much
Ugh.
clothes I could buy?
Seriously.
And finally, bidets are more popular than they used to be in the US, and 42% of people who don't have one now say that they'd consider getting one.
Oh
Dude.
God, I get one.
I've just tried it for the first time, and 2 years ago,
I know.
my buddy gave one to me as a gift.
And you didn't use it?
And I still have it in my closet because you have to install it. And I don't know how to, I don't have a screwdriver.
Yeah, it's a lot to
But
handle.
I'm
Not
thinking
even a
about
lie.
it. I'm thinking about it, though.
Well,
These are cool.
I know this little guy has a bidet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the radio station's drinking fountain.
Oh, gross.
He just hops up on there and he gets
Jeffrey.
refreshed. That's the sound of a turtle taking it up the shell, and it means Laser Stories has come to an end for the day. We'll do it again, same time on Friday.